Hello everyone. So we're going to get started. We're doing chapter 6 today. So I'm going to load up the map. Let's resume. I don't want to restart because I'm doing an Ironman and I accidentally started the map. So over here we can see these are our units. I made something, so I'm going to show it off. This is the tracker I'm going to be using on the side, where I can click on it and decide, like let's say if they hit or miss, or if they get a crit, or if they get bonked. Bonked means that they got hit, they get a kill, they dodged an attack, and they gained a level. It starts at 1, but I know that anything past 1 is an additional level up. And then also, you'll notice on the overlay that I have added some things like most injured, deadliest, most accurate, most level ups, and then most evasive. So, and here's the chapter, like what chapter we're on. To recall, Gilliam, Mulder, and Loot have already passed on, and let's review our units. Okay, so we're starting off with, I like to do it this way. Gargarica has the most strength, followed by Vanessa, Arthur, and Vanessa with magic, Vanessa and Calm with speed, Gargarica and Vanessa with speed, Vanessa and Gargarica with luck. Defense is Gargarica and Nimi. Resistance is Bone Seth and Gargarica. Alright, so this is a Fog of War map. Our objective is to kill a boss that's somewhere up here. We also want to save these children, because there's like a spider monster that's going to come down and eat them if we're too slow. So, since I didn't do any inventory management, I'm really glad that they all at least have a weapon, it seems like. And a Master Seal. Okay. Well, you have nothing. Okay. Got it. So let's regroup everyone, so then, as well as like distribute the weapons. See if there's anything good in the supply. Okay. Good in the supply is pretty vague, so maybe what I mean is I'm going to give away this Slim Sword. You don't really need it. You don't have a lot of damage and whatnot. Let's take this torch. I know it's not as optimal as giving it to the thief, but vision is vision, and you always buy another torch. Next order of business. Seeing as there's no one here, I'm going to go and move Balaam and Seth out to the front lines. So my plan is to proceed going south and then east as a group. So kind of going like here, and then once they're safe, then go on and find the boss. Let's keep everyone together. Almanimi. Garcia's not the tankiest. Okay, now we can see people. See that there's a soldier. There's 3 soldiers, mercenary, actual soldier, and a fighter. So let's see. Could I bait just one of them? Nope. If I remember right, there's some cavalry that are going to come flying at us from over here in the north. But it's okay if not everyone's in a good spot. Arthur has a lot of defense, so I'm going to have him body block just in case someone is coming from there. Natasha, not really the most trained. Definitely a newbie. We'll see. Just move down a little bit, slide, and slide right there. I'm okay with the lance doing more damage because the soldier's the weakest unit for sure in that group. I'm not going to send Gargarica out too far because she's a flyer, so I don't want her getting picked off. Should distribute this secret book to someone though. Okay, that's end of turn 1. Let's see what happens. Okay, we already knew about you. Does anyone, do either of them have something to steal? Nope. Okay, proceeding with plan. See if I can get Natasha a kill. Need to do 14 damage. Nami does some pretty decent damage. She just wants it. Okay, so that's a hit and a kill for Nami. And a crit. And a level up. Starting strong. So let's have... I'm going to update this at the end of each turn. When it's not my turn, I'll update the logos and stuff below. I'm going to put Bone Seth here just so then maybe I'll have him go there. He still has like the torch active a little bit. I'm going to go over here, swap that out if he needs something. And then maybe have Natasha stand here just in case the body block for Nimi. Pretty much want to remove Ross full speed the whole time just because Ross is quite slow. Maybe I could start building the Garcia Ross support. Or I could explore down here. That sounds more fun. A little bit off on his own. Okay, it is safe. That was my biggest thing. So then Gargaric can come down here and be ready to do something. I think Natasha might be in trouble. Okay. So that's a dodge and a crit for Calm. So hit, crit, dodge. That is weird. So Bone Seth dodged and got 2 hits. My evaded is not working for some reason. So maybe this placeholder for evaded isn't gonna matter. Deadliest. The only one that has a kill so far is Nimi. Let's just put that in there. The only one that's been hurt is also Nimi. But she wasn't hit. Nobody bonked her. Nobody's been bonked, so this is gonna still be a placeholder. Most accurate. I'm gonna go based off quantity of hits, this Bone Seth. Most level ups is definitely Nimi. Most evasive. I'm gonna put Calm there. If people don't like this, just let me know. Trying things out to see how much work it'll be. Maybe if I had like if I shared this HTML file with someone, then they could update this automatically. Okay, come over here. This should be fine. Well, hello everyone. Okay. So now we see what's going down. Still gonna use Gargarica here. Let's figure out who needs the skill book. So then I can place Gargarica next to him. Actually, it's Gargarica. So let's visit this, get the, I think this is just antitoxin. Not the most significant. Keep Gargarica out of trouble. Could probably put him right next to Garcia. Just counting how many people would be able to hit Natasha if I put her there. And it's these two, so this one would do 14. 16. That's too much. They would die. She would die. So, let's see. Can you weaken them? Maybe. Let's see if Archer is more apt to the job. A little bit. Slightly higher. So that's Archer. Getting another hit. Okay, let's see. If I move her here, it's not good. If I move Calm here, probably fine. It'd be a waste of his turn, but setting him up defensively. If she misses, not good. She needs to get experience though. She can't kill him on his, if he counterattacks her. Backup plan is, well, maybe I have a better weapon she could use. Because this isn't the most accurate, so. Here. Exact damage. But maybe not exact luck. Nice. Okay, so Natasha got a kill. Oh, I see what happened. In my HTML file, evaded and kills are tied together, so if I click on kills, it boosts evaded. So I'm not going to use that column this time, so I'm probably just gonna turn off this evasion thing. I'll fix it next time. I'm not even going to worry about it then. So I want to get Ross to level 10 this chapter for sure. Plan is for Vanessa to come over here and replace where Bone Seth is. Have him sit over there with the lance. She could kill, or she could die. Sticking with Vanessa, safer. Nice, a crit for Vanessa and a kill. Let's move her out here. And what else? I think I was planning to double move Erica and then I forgot about it, so let's see. Who would be good to move again? Someone with 1-2 range, or just 2 range. Who's the most resistance? Bone South, Gargarica, Franz, and Ross. Ross is actually pretty decent already. Let's move Vanessa, just so then she's in a better spot for all those people coming from the north. And I almost forgot about the cavalry. So the cavalry are coming from the northwest. So let's put her right here. With an iron sword. Alright. So Calm got hit, so bonked. And he hit twice. No damage, but he hit. Calm dodged again. Hit. Another hit. And he got a weapon rank. Nice. Oh, they decided to not be sneaky. Nice dodge, Seth. Home, Seth. Oh, they are. They're right there. Okay, let's update the tracker. So Calm is definitely most accurate just because, well, everyone who's attacked has hit. So it's 100% accuracy, but Calm has hit 5 times. So I'm going to put him there. Most injured is also Calm. That's not right. Most kills, I'm going to leave that with Nimi because everyone's tied for first. Everyone who has a kill is tied for first. I meant for Calm to be the most accurate. I think Nimi's the only one who has leveled up yet. So let's just proceed with the chapter. So Lance, Blade, ooh, an elixir, Lance, Blade, Lance, Flux, Lance. Alright, let's see what I can do. So Arthur, come down here. He doesn't really need the bonus to the defense, so maybe I use that with Nimi. How close is she? She's only level 4, so maybe I'll just give her the kill with the soldier right here. Another hit for Nimi, another kill. Okay, now she's at risk for this person. So maybe what I do is I have Gargarica fly over there and just obliterate them. Can you do anything, Natasha? Maybe not. So, would Ross kill this shaman? Nope. Would Garcia? Do I need to kill the shaman? 13 damage. Yep, that's perfect. They would like exactly kill Nimi if, well, that gives defense, not resistance, so I'm having a little bit of decision paralysis right now, which isn't always the most exciting, so let's do stuff. Okay, I probably am going to have to back up with most of my units. Unless I can kill these 3. And then like give this person a better target. So I need to use Gargarica offensively because she's my best offensive unit. It's better if I could just kill. So let's go for this soldier right here. It's gonna be 2 hits and a kill. She got hit once. Death. Okay. Bringing Natasha was definitely an accident. As fun as the unit is, and like how much I like counter and expertise, their stats are just really, really bad. It's kind of hard to get them up to snuff. All right, so looking over here, maybe what I could do before I go all in there. So I just put Garcia outside of reach of these people. Use another torch. now I have a more clear picture of the battlefield and what's coming. You can see that this was a sneaky little person with a sword, who I think Natasha would not die to if they're properly positioned. So I probably should have gone even more south before I advanced to the east. So then everyone would have been like closer to here, maybe in the woods. Less points of access. This is a very exposed area where I'm just surrounded. Okay, let's see. Do I send in the kamikaze archer? Okay. This will make them safe. Do some chip. Maybe set up a kill. That's another hit. Do I do it? No. Well, if they attacked first, they'd die. But they're not going to. Okay, Vanessa. Let's do it. Nice. Okay, so Vanessa's got another hit. Kill. And a level. Nice. More skill. This is our skill master for Astra. Okay, so the goal still is the same. I need to either kill this person or move Nimi out of the way. Because I've positioned Gargaric in a pretty decent spot, except for 13 damage. Don't like it. I might have to sacrifice Natasha this turn. For the greater good, you know. I might have Calm just sit here, drink a potion. Because he would die. And right now he's protecting Nimi's flank. So if I put Ross right here, who would be aggroed by her? A lot of people. Unless I give them another target, so I'd have to put Bone Seth in peril. But he's got natural cover, so it'll boost it up to like 11 or 9, depending on what it is. So let's use our Reaper out. That would just kill. Yeah, let's do it. Okay. Which opens up this one. They're going to come around and they would both go after Natasha. I'm going to put Ross here. Dangerous. Someone's got to do it. I think they're up for the challenge. That makes it so no one can hit Nimi. Now I don't have to worry about Nimi. Do I just sacrifice Natasha? And if I sacrifice Natasha, would that be enough? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then Nimi would also die. I could come over here and move Gargarica again. But then would that put her in danger? Yes. Yes, it definitely would. Of these two, at least. Not the archer, which we can barely see. So could she take these two on? 15, 17. Yes. She could do that better. Okay, that's the plan. It's still like the original plan, which is just to get rid of those Cavaliers. Okay, Gargarica's gonna... Because I definitely don't want her on that mountain. She would get sniped. Okay, here we go. Gargarica with a hit. got bonked. Not good. Another hit for a kill. And a level? Nice. Okay. Strength, skill, speed, luck. Hopefully it is enough. I'm gonna leave Natasha here. Make full use of her counter ability. And that's like the best unit for her to possibly do something about. Now let's just hope it goes well. They're going right for Ross. I thought that they wouldn't, but that's, I think Ross is dead. Shade either is busted or it doesn't work on all enemies. Yep. Bye, Ross. So close. Now I think probably buy Nimi too. That's a nice dodge from Boneseth as well as the hit. Hopefully this means Gargarica is fine though. And that the run is not over. Nice dodge. I hit. Another hit. Ooh, that's a crit. Okay. With a level. Strength and skill. Definitely needs more skill. She has that book, she just can't use it yet. Had to do some offensive finagling. Good dodge, Boneseth. And a hit. Double hit. I don't even have a cavalry for the halberd to for them to fight me with, for them to like capitalize. Okay, coming out of nowhere for Arthur. Good dodge. Hit. Gotta roast him up a little. It's probably cold because it's foggy. Another dodge. Nice. And a miss. Okay. That takes them out of the most accurate running. Okay. As I was afraid. Nimi's got a dodge. And she does. Nice. And she kills in retaliation. Okay. Way to save your bacon, Nimi. Boneseth. Bonk. I think this is his first time getting hit. More. Okay. Good dodge. Okay, so let's fix the scoreboard. The person that's done the most attacks is now Boneseth and Gargarica. So let's put Boneseth and Gargarica. Let's just put Boneseth here. And then the deadliest most kills is now Gargarica or Nimi. So I'm just going to leave it as Nimi. One most bonked is Gargarica or Ross. Well, I'm going to put Ross there because Ross is now dead. And then the most level ups is Gargarica. That Paragon's really helping her out. Okay. So I should probably add Ross to the death counter. Let's do that. So the image, this is going to be Ross. Gotta look for my assets. There they are. I'm gonna add in, I'm gonna take off that background color. I do think the way I have it right now is a bit cumbersome, so I might do this after watching my stream. I'll just like count those things. I might not do it live. I think that might be a lot of work. Plus, this is where the chat would go. So, there's Ross. Okay. We are definitely in a lot of peril. So, gotta try to capitalize on everyone's assets so then we don't have any more deaths. That one has a javelin and an iron lance. Healer is important, but not like the most important to take care of right now. These two have javelins, which is dangerous for Nimi. So maybe what we do, is, since these are all infantry, is we go and jump on the cavalry, make them regret trying to ambush us. So 4 or 3 is the higher hit chance against the javelin, probably because they got slowed down by it. So let's see if I can do something. Okay. Biggest thing, Gargarica needs to be safe. Need to be able to see who is where. So Garcia should, in theory, be able to kill this soldier if we wanted to go, like, just everyone kill who you can. I do have an armor slayer. It's somewhere. I think it's in my supply. So I could give out an armor slayer to someone if they were to come and grab it. Any one of my sword units could use it, except for her. She's like a pseudo sword unit. She does give leadership, so she is contributing. And the text is wrong. It's just +1 hit and avoid. I'm gonna have to fix that. So I'm not gonna worry about the soldiers. I'm gonna worry about this archer. I think the best way to do this is I need Gargarica to go twice. So I'm gonna have her come over here and wipe out some people. Hit another kill. Going up to 4. I'm gonna move Franz over and just as far away as I can. Well, she'd still be hit by the soldier and the knight if I moved her here or here, so it doesn't really matter. This one is... They're both the same. Hi, Munchie. Job. He's decided to come help. Okay. Do I dare go for the one furthest back? I would if I could see. If I knew that this was the last one in that list, or if there were more coming. So maybe what I'll do is he's not the most offensive unit. I'm gonna have him do some scouting for me. Just burn this again because I really need vision right now. This is the time. Okay, so that must have been reinforcements because I'm playing on hard mode, these ones. And then the other ones coming from the north must have been like the normal spawns. So let's proceed with plan. Send in Gargarica. Another hit and kill. Up to 5. Plus a level. So this is her 3rd level up this chapter. Resistance, nice. And some magic, you know, just gotta throw that in there every now and again. So Bone Seth, I would really love for him to be on that forest. Or for him to be on this forest. One of those forests. Just him on a forest is way better than him not on a forest. Because of his skills. Also, Arthur is pretty defensive, so I'm gonna have him be here. Would he live though? 6. 9 plus 8 is... He lived barely. Yeah, he lived barely. Nice, good job. Natasha only does 3 damage, but in reality she'd be doing 11 if he hit her. But then she would almost guaranteed die. Unless she can survive against this soldier. She would die. Exact damage if she got hit. Well, we'll put him there. Okay. I can't put her here unless someone were to rescue her and then transfer her over to someone who won't get hit. So I'm gonna go over here and try to get a kill with Bone Seth. Just any kill, it doesn't matter who. Maybe set up a kill. So the lance is more deadly than the sword. Yeah, that lance dude is definitely stronger. Look, I couldn't kill him because I don't think I have anyone that can reach him. So, except for Vanessa, which has weapon disadvantage. So I'm gonna go for the kill, hopefully. Extra 1% to hit. Is it worth it? Let's do it. Let's do it. He's not... Bone Seth is not at risk of dying, personally. It's a nice dodge. And we have to protect Gargarica. So I'm going to use the Slim Sword to guarantee the kill. And a crit for style. Nice. I don't want to sacrifice Nimi. But I also don't want to sack my dancer. Do you have a javelin? Got rid of all the javelins except for this one. Let's have you go here. You don't even have a vulnerary. That's rather unfortunate. Why do you have 2 of them, punk? Give me that. Thank you. And then maybe what we do is we have Natasha body block over here, lure this person in, and then have Calm replace this spot. I think he'd live. Against 2, but maybe not 3. If they all go for him, he's done so. This is probably another turn where we lose someone. Just as long as it's not Gargarica, we will be fine. We will recover. Okay. Calm, another nice dodge. Oop, and you missed. But then you crit. Okay. To do nothing. But it counts. It counts, even if it doesn't hit and do damage. Any crits count. Okay, Franz. You got whacked. Going for Garcia. Okay. Got bonked. And then you hit him. Twice. Nice. They definitely won that fight, or that bout, but you showed them. Another dodge on Calm. Good. Vanessa. First time getting hit this match. Or this round. That Troubadour is really intimidating bone Seth. Okay, let's go back through. Most hits is definitely Gargarica, so they're the most accurate right now. And then let's go for deadliest. Most kills. Also Gargarica. This is really showing off how powerful Paragon is. So the ones that have been hit the most is still Ross or Gargarica. Unless my calculations are off, but the most level ups, yep, Gargarica. Okay, this is looking like a heavy carry. You could do 4 damage pretty reliably. Okay, can I put them in kill range? Now I'm not worried about everyone dying. I have this turn to retaliate and to get ready for the next turn. Especially since that Archer's here now, so I'm just not worried. Another hit and a kill for Natasha with their first level up. Skill and defense, okay. At least you'll be accurate when I send you in to poke them for a little bit. Okay. So, since they can't really get up in there and do much, I'm gonna have Vanessa try to kill this individual. Slim Sword for the bonus 5 crit. Crit is good, otherwise it is just some serious damage. Seth can't really do much, so I'm gonna have... What I could do is I could position this person, Nimi up, and then shoot down their archer with my archer. A little bit of archer battle, one-sided, but... And another level up, second one for Nimi. HP, speed, block, defense, res. Okay. Liking it. If this person was not body blocking, I could intervene. Because I don't think anyone can reach him except for... Yeah, nobody. Okay. So Gargarica is gonna have to do some house cleaning some more. Just go down here, get rid of this soldier. Good job. Another kill. And this works perfect placement if Armor Slayer is D rank. If not, would Garcia be able to kill him? Maybe. And I could lose my Thief, which can use lockpicks. Even though they can't steal. I think they can steal. They can steal, because that's their class skill. These ones are their class skills. So, if that were to happen, what could I do with Calm? He has a javelin. Okay, he's got to go. I could come over here and rescue Nimi with Bone Seth. So I'm gonna do that just so I don't have to worry about her. It's an axe dude. Okay. If I send Gargarica in again, I could get a kill, but no, I would get a kill, but then she would be hit by this axe dude and that one. Could she last? Well, he isn't going for damage. He's going damage over time, so it'd be 1 damage plus 3. She is so tanky. That Draco Shield really paying off. Let's do it. I'm usually about more like spreading the experience around, but this situation, we already had 1 death on the map, so let's avoid it if possible. And that would kill. Since she's already going to get hit, do I have her put on that? What would be best for everyone else is her being Kier. She's really defensive, so she'll be fine. Nice hit kill. And level. Level number 4. Level up number 4. Speed. Knowing that he isn't the most deadly, I think I'm going to go for it with... even if he hits Garcia, though, it's 9. He'd be at this 10 damage, so it'd be 9 minus... I think it'd just be 9. And then poison is 1, 2, 3 damage, so if I put him right here, it would make it so then they'd have to roll a 3 for him to die. So let's have Calm go first. Not a huge fan of his javelin. And that was 2 hits for Calm. And then Calm also got hit. And then that was a hit and a kill for Garcia. And a level. Nice. Okay. Good. And a crit. Style. First kill for Calm. And first level on this map. Nice. I am being too slow. I gotta hurry up if I want to get the bonus loot. That definitely spun me for a loop. That little spiff right there. Just gonna ignore this person. Move over here. Gonna bonsai. Just need to see what's over there, and I want to pass the vulnerary over to Garcia. So Garcia can at least take a hit now that he got that 1 extra defense. Okay. A horse there. Crisis, my plans are foiled. You have healing. I'm gonna go over here, heal Gargarica. Dance. Most injured is now still the same. Level up for Franz. Love to see it. Let's have you go. They wouldn't mess with you, would they? They can certainly try. You need skill. Now is the time to do it. I don't have a healer. Get that little weapon experience. Vanessa needs to heal, as well as be ready for what's coming next. So I'm gonna just move him over here, closer to that fortress. And I think she has Nimi. I don't have enough vision. I can release her down here. I don't want to risk it, so I'm just going to put her there. Okay. SPI'd her. I am trying. Don't you worry. I am trying. I'm going to get calm. And then, nope, that's Garcia. So Garcia got 2 hits on him in retaliation. Oh. Going for calm. Okay. All right, let's see if the scoreboard's still accurate. Gargarica, most accurate. Yep. Deadliest, Gargarica with 7 kills. Most injured is now Calm. Most level ups, still Gargarica. Okay, so plan is... I don't know if I can save her. Oh no. Okay. It's too slow. I'm gonna stand there with Iron Lance just in case they can actually get to me. And they can't. Okay, can you dodge? No, you have 0 avoid. But they can't always hit, so... That's frustrating. Let's recoup my thoughts. We need to get rid of that knight. And I've sent my strongest unit to do nothing. Over here. This is assuming Arthur can do something about that knight because he's a mage. So theoretically, the knight doesn't have much resistance. So at least that's the thought. Don't know if it'll work in this circumstance. He's a mage, but he's not like the most attuned to magic, just defense, which is exciting. So got hit twice, and a level. Okay. First level up for Arthur on this map. Okay, really reinforcing that whole defensive mage thing. Let's see if Calm can kill. I forgot. Okay. Bone Seth, maybe? Yeah, let's do it. We just gotta get rid of him. Bone Seth has really been saving us quite a bit. Nemi's gonna come in for this kill. Just up to 5 this map. So what could I do? I could have had Gargarica engage earlier. Well, if they insist, maybe I'll just kill him. No, I should save that for Natasha. And I don't want to split the party any more than I have. Vanessa's being that front runner. Calm can bob them protect Franz. No! Failure. Okay, well, I tried. I can save some of them. Maybe. At least Gargarica doesn't die. This is gonna ruin her accuracy, though. Good dodge. By ruin, I mean just gonna prove her accuracy. 1 turn too late. Okay, before doing that, let's have you move right here and torch it. Okay, so this is Navala. This is the boss that got randomly assigned to replace him. For some reason, they chose to be a phantom. Their starting HP as phantoms is 1, and indoor fighter, fortress defense, boon, and demo style. So I think I have it so then they move, but if not, that's going to be nice. A nice boss to finish the map with. I could come over here and steal his stick maybe. Okay, Natasha, you can wail on this defenseless priest lady. I think it's Clark. For Troubadour is the proper class name, but... Okay. Disappointing. I wasted time on that anti-venom. Speed this up. That was a hit for Natasha. Guess there's always a project. Not having healing items here is... I don't want that Troubadour in there. Oh, they would. They would. Extend the chase, why don't you? Can you steal their stick? Nope. And then if you go in there, it causes problems. So let's pursue. They will never get away. Unless it's a trap. We'll find out. Okay. That's fine. I think I might have put him in range of this mage. Not yet. Okay, let's keep going. Let's maybe... I don't want to waste all my healing things. You cannot harm me. So the Phantom can walk. They can fly anywhere. It's a nice ability, but it's not gonna do much. Based on feedback, I could make it so Phantoms aren't like a class a boss could be randomized into for the chapters after 15, if you want. I think all the bosses past chapter 15 are promoted anyway, so they wouldn't even be an option. So you're in reach of mage. Okay. Are you good with that? Yeah, you'll be fine. Back him up. I already know what's over here, so let's shimmy along. Probably should have done that first. Ooh, a 1% crit. Pretty spooky. So, fortunately near the end of the map, I don't have to update anything, like, at all. It's still the same. Still the same, so... Okay, Natasha. Is that because they have an elixir? If they have I think they have an elixir, maybe I should just kill them. They do. Which I can steal. I don't need to kill him. Ah. No one else hiding in the bushes. Perfect. So I'm going to move in on that mage, assuming that the boss moves. Another hit for Natasha. Good. So I'm going to have my sword units do it. Which means Boneseth and Vanessa. Maybe Boneseth sets it up. Or dies. Wow. That is one strong mage. Well, compared to my units, not actually that good, but... Okay. Nemi would die. No guts, no glory. Let's do it. A hit. Retaliation. As expected. Go with the guaranteed kill. For another level. Second level for Vanessa this map. Magic. Nice. For the sword we lost. Mulder had the magic weapon. Let's get calm. I guess we don't even probably need this. The map's just gonna end. So maybe I should kill this innocent priest. Can't do it safely. I could kill the boss with Gargarica, but I think Gargarica's seen enough action, so I'll let the boss choose their fate if they want. A nice hit. Bonk. Ooh, and a miss. That ruins it. She's only at 93% now. Someone else is the most accurate. Since the map's gonna end, I'll just put it in. The runner-up is Boneseth. Fool. Ooh, okay. Another dodge. Hit. Kill number 9 for Gargarica. Going for Boneseth. Alright. Pretty sick looking palette. A hit. Crit. And a kill for Boneseth. Yep, no glory for you. Lowly Phantom. Will I vote for Boneseth? Nice, nice. That's phenomenal gains. That's what I would like to see. Background. So that was the chapter. So I'm gonna do battle prep and not start the map. Okay. Skip. Gotta be careful with that skip button. Maybe I'll just use B instead. Just because, yeah, just because I don't want a repeat of what happened last time. Okay. So, we have the perfect amount of units. Definitely not planned, but also not going to change it. We need that Armor Slayer out. Someone needs to have it. So I'll give it to probably Calm. We also need, he needs a different weapon. Like, he can't use the Master Seal, but okay. Garcia is kind of important, so maybe I just keep that elixir on him. give him another weapon, because I have him. Let's see if Nimi has any extra bows. Nothing. So, Steel Lance. Oh, Natasha's still alive. Maybe I should give that Slim Sword to her. She can actually use the Steel Lance. This is pretty bold. I just buy her Vulnerary, but I can't. Should probably give that Steel Lance back to Erica. Gargarica. Someone who can properly use it. Do you have any backup fire? Nope. Let's buy something. Right, perfect. Franz, you'll be like a secondary backup supply. Sure. Just because Gargarica can fly around, she's very mobile. Need somewhere else to have the stuff. Can anyone promote? That's... So I'll go in here. Based off of level. Gargarica can promote. Vanessa's coming up soon. The stat gains from promoting might be worth it at this point, just because for anyone but Gargarica, because Gargarica is going to be leveling like crazy, and she has lower growth. She has a lower growth pool than everyone else because of Paragon. So only unit that can't promote is Franz. Boneseth. Okay. So I'm going to hold on to that Master Seal. I don't have any stat boosters. Let's check the map, arrange everyone. So the plan is, I don't really need to go up here. So this is Murray. Murray's the boss. Got replaced by a bow bone walker. So they have a steel bow, poison bow. They have really good defense, pretty decent strength. They have desperation as well as arms thrift. So they have a 4% to not use up one of their usages. So, and a leadership star. That's Murray, the boss. Let's just cycle through real quick. Seeing for any drops or stealables. So I do want Garcia to go that way. I'm okay with skipping out on this pure water. Seems like everyone has pretty decent resistance and defense. Greens. Natasha should be in the back. I can tell it's her because, you know, her skeleton looks different. Joshua, if you wanted a beautiful cleric from the Grotto Empire, she's graceful and serious. You can just tell by that portrait. So Franz should not be as far forward as them. These are backliners. So these three are my backliners, these are my front. I want Boneseth to go here, him go behind Joshua. There we go, so that's the battle set prep. I'm going to save it here, and then this is where we're going to start for next time. Thank you all for joining. Hope you all have a great rest of your day. Bye.